Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino. My wife is here. Hey, Alicia.
Hi.
Love you. And we will be reviewing a beer. And the beer we will be reviewing today is right here on this table. It is boom. Oh, my camera did not turn around. There we go. Boom. Rockpoint Canadian Lager, aged with oak barrel staves. 4.5% alcohol. So this is light enough ABV that the oak staves should actually give off some flavor. This is brewed in Napanee by the 12 Barrels Spirits Company. A crisp Pilsner-style lager aged with 12-barrel Canadian whiskey oak staves during the lagering process. So I'm actually intrigued by this because this might be like the Canadian version of Innocent Gun, basically, except it's a lager. You gonna try some?
Sure.
Sure. It's gonna be a bad pour, I know. I know it's gonna be a bad pour. Don't give me shit about the bad pour. I know it's a bad pour. It's a fucking bad pour. I know it's a bad pour. It's a bad pour.
You're a bad boy.
I'm not a bad pour. The head's fading quick, though. Very quick. I forgot how light this. What would your mom do if I accidentally broke one of her Coca-Cola glasses? So, what do we got here? Slightly hazy golden color. Head's pretty bright white. It's nice fluffy bubbles. And pour some more in there, and we'll get this going. Maybe we'll even do another can, because there's a couple cans sitting here. Ooh, this is almost a pint glass. You want a pint of Coke?
A pint of Coke? No.
No, you don't want a pint of Coke? Okay. Ooh, that was close. That was scary. Nobody wants to look at me like that. There's not really much of a smell here. I'll pass this over to you. You can give that a snifferoo. I'm gonna grab the can. Did you try it already?
Nope.
You just
spilled it.
That alcohol abuse.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't spill my beer.
It smells like bread.
It really does. It has a tiny touch of sweetness. I wouldn't even say vanilla, which is what you would normally get off of oak, but a tiny touch of sweetness and breadiness. You are correct. Cheers. Here you go, honey.
Ugh.
Now,
Ugh.
the first thing I'm going to say is, what about that beer we had earlier today? This is much better than the one we both took a sip of and then dumped. It's very non-offensive. It's very non-flavorful, really. It has a little bit of like breadiness to it. It has a little tiny touch of sweetness, a little tiny touch of that like tongue depressor, that oaky tannin type of flavor on the back end. But really, it's nothing. I mean, if this 12 Barrels Spirits Company has never made beer before, it's a drinkable beer. Again, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of breadiness, a little bit of oak tannins. And it's warm. I mean, I drink my beer room temperature. It's warm. And there's no faults in it. I'll give it that. There's no faults. But there's nothing that makes me want to go, hey, let me drink this again. Hey, Marley, what you doing? Don't let your grandma see you up on that chair. She'll kill you.
You're gonna get in trouble.
No, she's not. Grandma's asleep. She's a smart dog.
Nana's gonna yell at you. Well, you got 2 days left in this world.
So, not really anything wrong with that beer. Just nothing that really screams anything. Out of 10, honey.
I'll give it like a 2.
Give it a 2? Probably give it a 6. It's not bad. It has a little bit of flavor. Easy drinking. Nothing offensive about it. Now, I'm thinking I might drink that beer over there, too. Let's do that. Let's drink this beer, too. Let's give you a 2 for 1. Boom.
Is that what we're doing? A 2 for 1?
We're doing a 2 for 1. A twofer?
A twofer?
A twofer? A twofer? So let's do from... Now, the reason I want to get this done is I don't usually like any beers from this company. But they do have a new brewmaster, so and a new staff. So maybe. Cliff Dive Session IPA. It's funny because there was another brewery that had pretty much this exact same can art, but just this one person jumping like this, and the LCBO did not allow it into the LCBO, saying it was showing a person committing suicide. Yet you have 2 people jumping off the cliff, and it's okay.
Because it's group suicide. And as we know, there's nothing wrong with that. Come on now.
So is that 4 or 4.8%? Okay, and this is from Grand River. We were just by them yesterday. Galt, Ontario. We could have went and saw them. I had a lot of fun at Four Fathers, to be honest.
Oh, and they have a beautiful brewery.
That's huge. 90,000 square foot facility.
Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous.
And I know there is the stuff that happened with them earlier in the year. The person involved in that isn't part of the brewery anymore.
Yeah.
And yeah, they didn't say anything at the time, but you kind of can't say anything about your part owner.
Yeah.
When he's your part owner and stuff's going on. But he's gone now. They're doing everything they can to do something good.
Yeah, they give back to the community. I really like that they do that. Every quarter they give to a new charity.
Yep. And I think they said for the CMHA they were at $6,000 already before yesterday.
And they were just starting with the Cancer Society.
Yep. Okay. Let's get to Cliff Dive.
Did it explode on you?
No, it didn't explode. It was like a prepubescent boy and came a little. You want to hold this for me?
No.
No? Okay, don't hold it. I don't care. Don't care what you do. Oh, right down my crotch.
Were you being a prepubescent boy and come a little?
Only when I'm near you. You know, one of the things I did in high school when you were around.
Mm-hmm.
No. Maybe you do. Okay, so basically crystal clear, golden color, bright white head. Okay. Let's switch up. I'll give you the can to sniff. Don't do anything yet. Oh, you did it already.
Oh, here. I'll do it again. So you can show the one person watching. We appreciate you watching, by the way.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's got a weird smell to it.
It really does.
There's like almost a metal smell to it, and it can't necessarily just be the can, because
A little buttery too, which is Grand River was always known to have a buttery scent. The brewmaster at Shed, Sean and Ed Brewing, he used to be the brewmaster at Grand River a long time ago, and he was like the buttery taste is something that the owners want. That they want that, even though it was considered a off flavor, it was a taste he wanted in it because that was going to be his trademark taste. This like movie theater buttery taste. And you kind of get the smell in there. And I know who's brewing for them right now, and I know he wouldn't put that in there on purpose. He wouldn't let that happen because he has a little too much respect for that. So I don't know why I'm smelling it. I don't know if it's psychosomatic because I know they used to do it, or
No, there's a weird smell to it. I don't know what the smell is. I wouldn't necessarily say it's butter, but there is a weird smell to it.
it's metal and butter. Like it's tinny and buttery, and out of the glass, it is the same. It's just not as in your face.
It almost smells like sulfites.
Maybe. Cheers. Let's try it.
Good. Do I need to change it? Do I need to taste it? Yeah, that's not good.
I took a dive off a cliff just to drink this, really. You know what? There is some fruity flavors to it, but a lot of it is like the skin, the rind, a little bit of like grapefruit, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of orange, but it's all that rindiness. You get a little bit of that citrus flavor, but it's that real flavor too. The butteriness that I was smelling doesn't come off in the flavor. The metallic scent doesn't come off in the flavor either. So I mean that's a plus. I don't like it, but it's not bad. Out of 10?
I'll give it maybe a 1.
Maybe a 1. And we just lost everything.
And somebody hurt themselves going over.
We just lost everything. Out of 10, I'd probably give that a 5. 5. Yeah. Bye, guys.